Okay, back again. 2nd of December. Marvel Storybook. Let's get number 2 out. Number 2, where is it? I'm not even going to attempt to green screen. The green's back in, so bear with me. People that use green screens will know what I'm talking about there. Maybe not. Anyway, here's number 2. Storybook number 2 for a jolly festive story on this 2nd of December. Anyway, Black Panther, Shuri to the rescue. A Black Panther story for number 2. Let's carry on. And obviously I'll read this verbatim, as I did yesterday. Wham! Wham! You then a man. No, it says wham. Black Panther kicked a combat dummy so hard its head popped right off. Crash! The door slammed open. One of the... Oh, this is going to be a difficult one to do. Right, it's sitting comfortably. Dora Milaje, Black Panther's most trusted warriors, had run in. Sire, she said. Oh, this is because Black Panther had kicked the head off. I'm sorry to interrupt your training, but there is an emergency. Wakanda's national defense system is down. There was no time to lose. Black Panther strode out of the gym and hurried through the halls of his royal palace. If you're just joining me, by the way, this is an Advent story calendar. For whatever reason, I think I was a bit drunk, bought from Asda. On the spur of the moment, back in July or sometime. Anyway, Black Panther strode out of the gym and hurried through the halls of his royal palace, giving orders. Get me my generals, he commanded. That's because that's how he talks. It's like a real sort of colonial English gentleman sort of style. Get me my generals, he commanded one of his aides. Get me my tech advisors. At once, he told another. Get me my... He started. Sister. A sly voice interrupted him and said sister. Yes, my sister. TChalla. This, I'm going to get stickier. Okay, so I'm not Wakanda's... I've watched Black Panther, but I'm going to struggle with the names. TChalla was happy to see Shuri, one of his smartest and most inventive scientists. As they made their way to the Wakanda command centre, Shuri tried to offer advice, but Black Panther was busy directing his team. Pull a report on all known supervillain activity in sub-Saharan Africa, he told an aide. Find out if any of the border scouts have seen anything suspicious, Shuri told another aide. Run diagnostics on... TChalla started. All activity leading up to the system failure, Shuri... I'm getting bored of this one already, Shuri interrupted. TChalla stopped suddenly, eyeing his sister. Okay. Shuri stared right back at her brother, determined. I can help. I'm Wakanda's best technologist. The defense system going down is a technology failure. You need me. One of the Dora Milaje spoke up. This is more than a failure, sire. It appears to be a deliberate attack. Shuri shrugged. Then you need someone who is both a technologist and a warrior, she said. Again, me, said Shuri. Black Panther thought about it for a moment. She did have a point. Yeah, like this long spear. Oh no, she had a point of view. He nodded. Shuri, he said, get your armour on. Shuri grinned. This is going to be fun. In Shuri's lab, TChalla watched his sister in action. After several different tests and a thorough review of the diagnostics, it still wasn't clear why the system had shut down. Whoever was responsible for the failure was clever, but if anyone could figure out the problem, it was the Princess of Wakanda. We need to go to the auxiliary... Fuck me, I'm struggling. We need to go to the auxiliary neural net in the vibranium mount. to access the system. Did she really say that? I can't imagine anyone saying that sentence. Anyway, she said something about going somewhere. As soon as she started to put her armour on, Shuri realised that one of her gauntlets was missing. So it wasn't just about the defence systems. There was a mere distraction to pull me from my lab. Black Panther turned to issue an order to ready a jet, but Shuri beat him to it. Face it, brother, this is my mission, and today you are my sidekick. Shuri piloted the I'm not enjoying this one, I've got to say. Shuri piloted the Quinjet through Wakanda, but T'Challa wasn't ready for her fast manoeuvres. Might as well have some fun while we're at it, Shuri said with a laugh. When they got to the auxiliary neural net, they saw an image of Dr. Doom's mask etched onto the side. Now what do we do? T'Challa asked. Trust me, I can handle this, Shuri replied with confidence. I have backup. Shuri typed a few quick commands into her kimoyo bracelet, and within moments, Iron Man appeared. Well, now that was a twist. Tony, T'Challa asked. How do you know him? He saw me give a talk on formal verification in quantum Fuck me. He saw me give a talk on formal verification in quantum computing, and we've been corresponding ever since. Who says that? And we've been corresponding ever since. Been texting then, basically. WhatsApping. Shuri said, he sent me a message. I mean, she's quite young, isn't she? It might even be TikTok. But anyway, I digress. He sent me a message. There we go. Doesn't say how. He sent me a message a few days ago because he's heard Dr. Doom was working on something like my gauntlet. Tony's knowledge of tech and Dr. Doom may come in handy. Iron Man radioed in to Shuri and told her to follow his lead. He knew exactly where Dr. Doom's secret lair was, so the three friends set off the mountains of Latveria. That's actually where one of the builders comes from, I think. I'm sure he said something like that. It's definitely Eastern Europe, anyway. Anyway, is Latveria a made-up country? I don't know. Oh no, it's in Wakanda. I don't know if my builder's from Wakanda. They're still upstairs. I'm trying to do that. It's August. I hope he doesn't come in. Someone's moving around out there. I'm going to look a right twat. As soon as the heroes arrived, Dr. Doom attacked. The villain managed to land a punch on Iron Man, but Black Panther was quick to fight back. Even with a single gauntlet, Shuri was a formidable warrior, and she sent a strong blast in Dr. Doom's direction. Yeah, the builder's definitely listening in. The impact caught Dr. Doom off guard and knocked him back, causing Shuri's gauntlet to fall out of his cloak. I was right. He was trying to recreate your tech, Iron Man said. There's not much to improve on, but I needed the gauntlet in order to make more of them, Dr. Doom replied. Why does the evil always have to explain their deeds in these sort of moments? Anyway. Why go to all the effort of taking out our defence systems just to tell us it was you, Shuri asked, and admit that you were just as smart as me? Never. Dr. Doom's ego always was his downfall. Tony hauled Dr. Doom away, but not before Shuri promised to send Tony on her latest work on microprocessor design. Back at home in Wakanda, T'Challa thanked Shuri for her help. I think of you as my annoying little sister, he admitted, but you have become a most impressive young woman. Shuri grinned as she left. See you next time. The country needs saving. The end. I don't think I enjoyed that one. It doesn't help that there's a fully grown builder listening in the next room in the middle of August. Anyway, it's December the 2nd, really, and come back tomorrow for tomorrow's December the 3rd story, my Marvel Advent calendar. Till next time.